Arya found a giant bucket, 3 bottles of dish soap, glitter, strawberry shampoo, and absolutely no supervision. "This," she announced proudly while holding a cricket bat like a mad scientist, "is going to be legendary!" Oreo, her puppy, barked excitedly and slid across the floor like a furry potato on roller skates. Arya mixed her super-secret bubble formula in the middle of her room. Splash, squish. The mixture looked like rainbow soup made by aliens. Oreo sniffed the bucket carefully. Then he sneezed directly into it. Bad decision. Whoosh! A giant explosion of bubbles blasted across the room. Tiny bubbles and giant rainbow bubbles bounced everywhere. Within seconds, Arya's room looked like a disco party inside a washing machine. One giant bubble swallowed Oreo whole. "Oreo!" Arya screamed dramatically. The bubble floated toward the ceiling fan while Oreo paddled his paws frantically inside. "Duck!" Arya shouted. Too late! The bubble bounced off the fan blades before bursting loudly. Pop! Oreo flew through the air, landed on the bed, and crashed into a pile of stuffed toys. Then he stood up wearing a pink teddy bear on his head. Arya exploded with laughter, but Oreo panicked and zoomed around the room. Bunk! Into the study chair. Bunk! Straight into the curtains. The curtains crashed down dramatically. That was exactly when Arya's mother opened the bedroom door and froze. Foam covered the floor. Glitter sparkled on the walls. One pillow hung from the ceiling fan. And Oreo smelled like strawberry noodles dipped in shampoo. Arya froze. Oreo froze. Arya's mother slowly crossed her arms. Oreo needs a full grooming session immediately. 10 minutes later, a pet grooming van arrived like an emergency rescue squad. Oreo was taken to the pet salon for shampoo, brushing, paw cleaning, ear cleaning, nail trimming, and a tiny blue bow tie he absolutely hated. Meanwhile, Arya received her punishment. A full-body shower, her mother announced firmly, for 15 minutes. 15? Arya gasped dramatically. That's basically my entire childhood! No arguments! So while Oreo sat wrapped in a fluffy towel at the pet salon like a grumpy celebrity, Arya stood in the bathroom scrubbing glitter out of her hair, elbows, socks, and somehow one ear. The glitter refused to leave. Even after 10 minutes, her hair still sparkled like a disco ball. Meanwhile, Oreo looked deeply offended by his tiny blue bow tie and refused to look at anyone in the grooming van. That night, both exhausted troublemakers collapsed onto their beds, completely tired. Peace finally returned to the house. Well, until Oreo barked in his sleep at imaginary bubbles again.